I interrupt your regularly scheduled program for a breaking news story. This morning at 5 a.m., a train transporting hazardous materials derailed in Handley, West Virginia. 22 cars were derailed, and of the 22, half of them contained deadly chemicals. Oddly enough, the other half were transporting M&Ms. This has created quite a dilemma with some of the cleanup workers and townspeople as to whether or not to eat the spilled cargo. Officials have advised to avoid the craving of the chemically soaked sweets because not only will the delicious candy snacks melt your mouth, these chemically enhanced M&Ms could potentially melt your mouth. Orders to evacuate Handley came immediately after the derailment in fear that an explosion may occur. But some residents of Handley, also known as Fingers, have chosen to stay. Earlier today, Dick Donahue interviewed one of the individuals who decided to stay. Dick?
Folks, it's Dick Donahue here in Handley, West Virginia. I'm here with Bob, a local resident in the local situation. Bob, why aren't you evacuating Handley?
Well, I was born in Handley. I was raised in Handley. It's going to take a whole hell of a lot more than some chemicals and some glow-in-the-dark M&Ms to get me to leave this town.
Sir, are you at all concerned with your safety about this situation?
Nah, I ain't too worried about it. I mean, I've been here during the chemical derailment of '63, and I was down here during that dichlorophorethylene sodium spill of '77. And those two wrecks in '85, they didn't bother me too much. One was a chemical spill, and the other one was a circus. I mean, you know, other than the fact that it took them a long time to get them damn giraffes picked up, and you know, they got all them dead clown bodies laying everywhere, and I haven't had any side effects from that other than, well, I tend to laugh uncontrollably every now and then, but that's nothing wrong with me from the chemicals. That's from, I just picture those dead clown bodies just laying around everywhere, and I'm starting to picture it now.
There you have it, folks, here in Handley, West Virginia. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Dick. You looked a little smaller than usual. Maybe the cold weather was a factor. Back to the story. The train derailment has caused a problem for more than just the townspeople of Handley. Local college, West Virginia University Institute of Technology, has also been affected by the recent events. Classes have been canceled, and students have been ordered to remain in residence halls. Dick joins us again from Montgomery, West Virginia, with a resident of Coed Hall.
Folks, it's Dick Donahue here with News Channel 69, here with Big Rob on the situation today. Big Rob, what are your comments?
Well, I can't be too upset about the train wreck. I mean, because it did get me out of day of class.
Do you plan to do any volunteer work or anything of the such later on today? Any cleanup activities?
Probably not. I'll just barricade myself in my room and get drunk like normal.
Do you know of any other students doing the same?
Yes, probably about 85%.
Well, there you have it, folks. Tech students aren't too bothered by the situation.
Thanks again. Sure have been working on this story hard, Dick. With all the chaos the train wreck has caused, officials are looking for help anywhere they can get it. Local businesses have lent a helping hand to the residents of Handley. Food has been donated and evacuation points have been established. One such safe spot, the local gentleman's club, the Touch of Ass, has donated their space for evacuees. Dick made his way to the club to find out how people were dealing with the situation.
Thanks, Chuck. With me is local Touch of Ass dancer, Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar, how do you think the train wreck affected business today?
Well, usually on a good night, there are 3 or 4 customers watching me do my act. Today, we had entire families here watching me dance.
How do you feel about dancing in front of the evacuees, knowing that some of the families had to bring children here?
I'm not ashamed of anything I do. I'm an entertainer, and I'm here to take people's minds off of the train wreck. I provide a service, just like a doctor or a janitor would, and I feel I'm just as important to the train derailment as the firefighters and the cleanup crews who are working at the scene.
What is the greatest thing that has happened today while the evacuees have watched you perform your acts and such?
Well, earlier today, a young girl came up to me and told me that I had inspired her. She said she saw my pole routine and that she was going to train every day on the swaying pole to be just like me.
Chuck, I think I saw an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Inspirational stuff here at the Touch of Ass. Back to you.
Thanks once again. I sure hope he brings back some of that seafood for us here at the station. I know Janet the weather girl still talks about last time Dick gave her crabs. Well, that's it for all the breaking news here at Channel 69. We'll try to keep you updated on any further events that take place. This is Chuck O'Connell. As always, f*** you, Montgomery. Now back to your regular scheduled program. Cut. I think that went well. Good job, dude. That's the best one we